Warner Brothers Studio Tour London, the making of Harry Potter, during our first year at Hogwarts feature. Now you're all looking far too comfortable over there, so why don't you come over this way and join me just at the edge of the stone. Do watch your step and make sure you have all your belongings with you, your cameras, bags, mobiles, wands, broomsticks, as we won't be returning to the cinema at a later time. And if you're celebrating something special today, like a birthday, do make your way to the front row of the group, as I'll be calling on you to help me with something exciting in just a moment. Well, hello again everyone, my name is Tara, and it's my absolute pleasure to be one of the very first to welcome you here today to Hogwarts. Now, I do have a bit of a silly question for you, considering where we're standing, but do humour me anyway with a loud cheer when I ask you, do we have any fans of Harry Potter here today? Fantastic, lots of you. In that case, I'm sure you know we are standing in the entrance hall of the castle, which means there is something very special just behind those doors. Speaking of special, do we have any birthdays today? Any special occasions? Do come forward? Hello, happy birthday, I see your badges. Come forward, we have a few of you, do come forward as well. Oh, well, it's still your birthday to me, that's all right. Do you want to pop your hand on the door here for me, everyone? So one hand each, lovely. I'll let you know when to push, okay? Fantastic. So let me and all of my birthday helpers be the first to greet you with the very words Harry heard when he first arrived at the castle. Welcome to Hogwarts. Give those doors a gentle push for me. Fabulous. Can we have a round of applause? Thank you so much. Happy birthday. And do come on in, everyone. Yes, this is the Great Hall. It was one of the first sets ever constructed for the films and one of the largest. And it stood for over 10 years in a sound stage, just over there actually, during production filming, before it was brought here piece by very precious piece for the studio tour. Now, I know it's very tempting to stay standing in those Great Hall doors, but do keep on following me and everyone, fantastic, all the way through this magnificent set. So my friends in the cinema can get that screen down, and so we can shut those Great Hall doors behind you. Because when we do, they make for a fantastic photo. And that's right, I said photo. If you've not done so already, of course, you can take out your phones and your cameras. This is called a hot set, which means that the lighting is ready for filming at any moment, so your photos should come out looking absolutely perfect. And as you have a look around, I'm sure you can see we are set, dressed and ready for our end-of-term feast, as seen in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which is, of course, believe it or not, celebrating its 25th anniversary this year. And if you have a look up, you can see that we have adorned the Great Hall with our glorious Gryffindor banners. Now, these were rigged by the original filmmakers in the exact same way as they were at the end-of-year feast in the Philosopher's Stone. The emblems were painted onto fabric by Matt Walker, supported by Bob Walker, and the designs themselves were created by Mira Foramina from the graphics design team, who was later joined, of course, by Eduardo Lima from the third film onwards. And you can see those heraldic emblems on those banners. You can see the lion, you can see the crowns. Now those represent Gryffindor house traits, which are, of course, daring, nerve, chivalry, courage, and bravery. And if you have a look just in front of us here, you can see we have recreated that iconic scene for you, where Professor Dumbledore awards some last-minute, unexpected but triumphant house points to Gryffindor, leading to them winning the House Cup, of course. So let's remember that moment, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, action!
Finally, it takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to your enemies, but a great deal more to stand up to your friends. I award 10 points to Neville Longbottom. Assuming that my calculations are correct, Gryffindor wins the House Cup.
Yes, fantastic. Well done, Gryffindor, indeed. But if you haven't already, join me by the fireplace, of course, and we can see these incredible costumes in front of us. We have lovingly restored them all the way from the original film, so as we say, these are 25 years old now. These were designed by Judiana Mikulski, who actually was nominated for an Academy Award for her work on the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone film. And of course, we do just want to talk about these hats for one moment, because 400 of these were created just for the scene alone. They would have taken around 1,600 hours to make, so to make 400 of them. A lot of them got trampled on, unfortunately, because the kids threw them up in the air, much to the dismay of the costume team, I'm sure you can imagine. But we still preserved them, so they still look absolutely lovely. Now that is almost all our time up in the Great Hall, but just a few more things from me before you take a look around, take some photos, and then exit through the archways. If you've picked up a studio tour passport, be on the lookout for our stamps and our golden snitches. I will give you the first golden snitch. It's just hanging above the exit archway where I am pointing. And if you would like a passport, head to the Gryffindor common room. That is where your stamp is as well, your first stamp. If you have a digital guide with the headphones, be on the lookout for our circular numbered icons. Your first one is straight ahead at the director's boards. And for refreshments today, you will find them halfway through the tour at the Backlot Cafe. We are also serving, of course, butterbeer, very exciting, and butterbeer ice cream. Last but not least, if you want to know a fun fact or a secret about the Harry Potter films, do speak to my fellow interactors. We're all in this blue uniform. We're more than happy to help with whatever it is you need. But thank you so much for joining me in the Great Hall, everyone. My name has been Tara. I now invite you to exit through the archway to begin your journey behind the scenes of the most magical film series in the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you.